My name is Abdulaziz Ahmed.
Good evening.
Good evening. And I am the founder of Bynatek Digital Limited and your trainer for this program. So tonight is not a class, no notes, no pressure. This is simply us getting to know each other, understanding what the next 12 weeks will look like, and making sure you know exactly what to expect, right? So please, if you can hear me clearly, you can just, even if it's just to type yes in the chat right now, it's fine. Or you can tell me if you can hear me clearly. All right.
But we can hear you loud and clear.
All right. All right. All right. All right. So, all right. So, with that being said, let's get back to let's get started actually, not get back to something coming. Mm, Okay, yeah. So if you can see the screen I'm sharing, you should please also acknowledge if you can see the screen. I'm sharing a screen here that says data analysis training code 2. Yeah, I believe I'm sharing a screen. So this is just a relaxed session. I'll walk you through the program, show you the tools we'll use, and answer any questions at the end. So we should be done before 10 p.m. actually. So we'll keep it brief. You don't need to read every item, just gesture through it naturally. It's not something you just need to know what to expect in this program. So basically, this is just introducing what Bynatek is. We are Kano-based technology training and digital solutions company. Mostly, we focus on data, like we teach data analysis, data science, AI, machine learning, and the rest. But for the sake of this, your particular data analysis program, the idea is we are treating you as complete beginners. We do know that some people might have already, maybe you are good in Excel, you are intermediate, and you know something in Python and the rest, or R actually. So, but we are going to treat you all as beginners because this program is designed specifically for beginners, right? Job seekers, especially those that are maybe students, job seekers, and those that are already working and would like to apply or build on their data analytical skills uh, from what they have already. So, the program itself, uh, but yes, before we get into that, I'd like to know maybe even if you're not turning on your mic because this is the first time we are being introduced to each other. I don't know you guys. I know some, but most of the guys in the particular program I don't know you. So I think I'm going to refer to the chat itself after the class. So please just take some seconds and maybe type your name. Just a brief introduction. Type your name in the chat. Tell us who you are, and then we'll go from there. I need to know that you guys are with me. Please, if you can hear me, type your name, tell us who you are. Just your name will suffice, your full name, so that we know who is with us and we can go on from there, like I mentioned. All right, Omota, I can be Mr. Umar. My voice is breaking. Wow, I can see we have Omota. This is the only person that has typed their name. All right, Mr. Musa Abdullah Ali, thank you for that. It's probably your network, Mr. Umar. I think so. And probably maybe because you said you're on your way. All right. So before the rest do that, we don't have much time to waste. Let's just keep going. So, all right, people are still typing. So a little bit more about the program. So like we said, at Bynatek, we deliver training in data, program, and digital skills. We've previously delivered, and currently we are still we've delivered a lot of programs for organizations, and we're also in partnership with some institutions as well. We focus on training like people on data skills, like I mentioned before. So this program is the same quality you would expect from a premium training provider, but it's designed to be accessible and practical for people right here, right? For people, for the what's it called? Rexel, we have a partnership with Rexel to train you guys. We want the class to be very interactive. It's not going to be something that is even though it's self-paced, we would like you to be fully engaged as well. We don't expect you to be engaged from Monday to Sunday, but we would still need your attention. We would need you to be part of the class to learn, try to get something out of this program. So just know that this is actually going to be a fun experience, and then don't shy away from asking questions if you have any. So now let's talk about what your 12 weeks would actually look like. The program is split into two phases. Excel will come first, Python will come second. It's going to be 6 weeks each. So some of you might ask, maybe it's those that are good in Excel. I know people would just like to jump into Python. Might ask why Excel first? Because Excel teaches you how to think about data itself. That's the why when we create curriculum on data analysis or data science, we try to go with Excel to lean you in, right? So it will teach you how to clean it, analyze it, and communicate with data without the pressure of writing any code. So by the time we get to Python in week 7, you will already understand what we are trying to do. We'll just be learning to do it faster and at scale. That's the difference. So the Excel phase covers everything from cleaning messy data to building interactive dashboards, uh, while the Python covers pandas, which is basically Excel but in code, and visualization libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn. You get to know what these things are if you don't know what they are already, right? So, any question? I can see like I think someone is trying to unmute their mic. Okay, no question. So for the first phase, like I said, Excel from week 1 to 6, we are going to deal with data cleaning, formatting, sorting and filtering, lookups, formulas, pivot tables, interactive charts, and dashboards, right? So in while in Python, the second phase, we are going to see Python using Jupyter Basics, basic Jupyter Notebook, Pandas for manipulation, Matplotlib, and Seaborn for visuals. There is also a bonus that is not here. We are going to see how to create dashboards with Streamlit, right? And of course, Plotly Express if we have the time. And then at the end of the whole program, we would want you to have a full project that you can add to your portfolio, probably one or two, one on Excel and one on Python. And if you want to, you can have more, but at least at the end of the program, we want you to have these two projects at hand. one very important thing is the attendance, right? So even though the way the class is set up, we'll see it later. Even if you don't attend all the classes, would expect you to attend most of the classes, and then every class would also be recorded. So if live sessions happen that you miss, you'll be able to refer to the video on YouTube or anything. So, but would like really want you to attend most of the class. There will be a limit of there will be some classes you miss that you wouldn't meet the expectations, right? So the attendance is very, very important. I'm not saying this to be harsh or anything, but I'm saying it because this program is a bit intensive, and missing sessions makes it very hard for you to catch up. Like, for instance, we go to Python, you miss the setup and the rest, and maybe setting the your environment up, you find it difficult to catch up if we've already gone far, right? So well, it's very, very important that you know missing the class will be frowned on. So now this is actually flexible. It's not set on stone in stone, right? So it's because we didn't get the chance to discuss with you guys. So we've not picked on the dates for our live meeting, live classes. So it's going to be something you vote on. I know that most of you are working, so you don't have the time. So we'll sit and discuss and see what time will be the best time for the live classes. With that being said, just take this at face value. Don't worry about the Tuesday and Thursday. This is normally how we set our classes, for especially for students. So, like I said, missing classes missing more than 3 sessions without prior notice will result in withdrawal from the program. It's not that harsh, but definitely we are just trying to show you that things are not very serious. All right. So the way it's going to be set up is this. There will be weekly assignments since we know everybody is busy. Normally the assignment is like 3 times a week, but there's going to be weekly assignments, one per week, which will be due before the next session, depending on when we pick for our live sessions, right? So there will be one assignment per week. There will be milestones as well, phase milestones. Like there will be a dashboard at week 6, that will be the Excel project. And then week 12, you are going to have your full capstone project, right? So the final capstone project is going to be a combination of digital notebook. You learn how to fetch data and get data from Excel as well. And then you do a live presentation. You do a live presentation as well. All right. So the the Google Classroom is what we'll use. It's not as if this is where I'll post all lesson notes, probably data sets and links to the videos. There will be videos apart from the live classes we record. There will be short tutorial videos on how to do some things. They will be shared, right? So if you miss a class, everything you need will be there. So the Google Classroom link will be shared once we've created our WhatsApp group. Mr. Omar will do that for us, right? So and for WhatsApp, like I said, the WhatsApp is where I'll be posting quick reminders and where you can ask maybe informal questions, unlike the Google Classroom, right? And this is important too. Assignments are not going to be submitted on WhatsApp. All submissions are going to be on Google Classroom, right? So, any questions at this point before we continue? It's like I heard a message came in. I would assume no one has a question. All right. Just like we've this particular meeting we're having now, our classes are going to be on Jitsi Meets, right? Like I said, all materials, assignment, instruction, submissions will be on Google Classroom, while WhatsApp is going to be our support line. So if there's any announcements, support, and any quick questions, you're free to ask them on WhatsApp. Probably you're stuck somewhere, you're free to just ask those questions on WhatsApp. So, what are the requirements and what you need to install? I would assume that everyone has Excel, but the issue with Excel is the version is also important, right? What version do you have uh, installed on your PC? So right now, what you need is Excel on your laptop, a stable internet connection, right? And of course, the laptop itself. If you don't have Excel, please let me know right now, maybe in the chat or maybe when we create the group, so that we can sort it out before our main class. Don't wait until the class day, right? So for now, Python and Jupyter Notebook won't be needed until week 7, right? But I will dedicate time in week 6. That's how we do it. We'll dedicate time in week 6 to walk everyone through the installation together. So you don't need to worry about Python and Jupyter Notebook if you don't know what they even mean. For now, we'll see to that later. So I would if you don't have Excel, please let us know in the chat, or if your Excel is not one of the maybe from 2016 or later, let us know. You all have Excel. All right. So like I said, that's the end of the class. This is just an introductory class. Uh, what you need is just your Excel and then a stable internet connection and your PC, your laptop PC. A laptop with at least 4 GB of RAM. If you don't have that too, if you only have a mobile phone, you should let us know as well. So our sessions will be like 2 hours long each. Uh, you should get ready for that. It's not going to be like this introductory session, and then we will not be able to have classes this late at night. 9 p.m. is not going to work. So we'll discuss that in the WhatsApp group. Right. So for the next step will be our first session, which initially is slated for Tuesday, which is 29 July, but uh, we can change that after our discussion. So what you just need to get ready is ensure Excel is installed on your PC, even if it's tomorrow. Check the WhatsApp group for maybe when we create the WhatsApp group, you should be checking the WhatsApp group for the Google Classroom invite link. Try to log into Jitsi 5 minutes early on. And every session we have, it should be early, please. So before we close, I want to open the floor to any questions as well about the program, the schedule, what we'll be learning, how assignments work, or anything. You can unmute and ask or type in the chat, and I'll read them out. Okay, someone putting up their hand. You can just go ahead and speak. Okay, someone said they don't have PC. All right, we'll see to that. Yes, Mr. Umar, the session is recorded. Yes, I can hear you. Hello? Mr. Omar, are you sure you are not going to send us the text in the chat box? I don't think we can hear you. Okay, we have one question here. Someone is asking, can I catch up if I miss a class? Yes, you can catch up, but the idea is not to miss a lot of classes, because if, for instance, you miss a week's class, you can go back to the videos we post or what we have on Google Classroom, and you'll be able to catch up. And you can ask questions. Please try to ask questions in the group we create on WhatsApp. And or even if you don't want to ask there, you can DM me if it's a personal question. We can discuss that. And then someone is asking, what if I am a complete beginner? Okay, you probably missed the first 15 minutes of the call, because we said the whole class, the program is for complete beginners. We are going to assume that you are all complete beginners. So we'll be teaching Excel from scratch, and then Python itself is going to be from scratch. So yeah. You're welcome. Is there any other question before we end the class? All right. So I assume there are none. Okay. Hello, Umar. I don't know, your network is bad. Please do create a WhatsApp group and add everyone. I will send you the numbers of those you might not have. Without any further ado, I would like to end the class here. Good night, everyone.
So, all right.
Okay, I can hear you, Maloma.
Yeah, sorry, I wanted to just say a few words.
Okay, okay,
And
okay.
thank you, Mr. Bryce, for and I would like to implore us all to please be punctual and be attentive in the classes. And please, let's use this opportunity to get something from the program. This is some like an add-on from the OPP program. And I hope that helps you build the career, maybe even study data science or data analysis. But this will help you in many careers that you are going to pursue in the future. So I thank you all for participating, and I hope that we are going to learn what this program is going to offer. And I trust that Mr. Abdulaziz is going to give us a very lively class and a very nice lessons. Because I trust him, and in fact, I'm also a student. I was a student because he was my class rep during my training as a data analyst. So thank you, Mr. Abdulaziz, and thank you everyone for attending. I can over.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Uh, I'm glad to be part of this program itself. We'll be able to learn from each other. I'm not just an instructor, I'm also learning. So we keep growing. With that being said, thank you everyone. We should be able to connect on WhatsApp at least even if it's tomorrow, Sunday, inshallah. Good night.